Hello, welcome to Boardgames with Niramas. It's time for the top 20. Well, it's time for number 20 on our list with
Andreas and Mats.
Draco and me, Joseph. And it's time for another episode of the Advent Calendar. We're doing this all the way through December up until the 24th, where you will hear about our favorite game of all times. If you haven't seen the other ones, they are on the channel. Of course, there's a playlist you can reach there to get all of these lovely episodes at once. Andreas, you're first up, number 20. What do you have in store?
Yeah, my number 20 is Clans of Caledonia.
Oh, okay.
Which is a Terra Mystica style game.
Terra Mystica clone.
Yeah, sort of.
Yeah.
But better.
It's reshaped into farming.
Yeah.
Or something. Like you build cow. You don't build. You buy.
We always say that when we play this game.
Do you grow? Do you?
I'm gonna build a cow.
You buy
breed
sheep. You breed sheep and cows.
I'm surprised.
Cattle.
In a way, I'm surprised it's not higher up on your list because you have cows, checkmark. Sheep, checkmark. You have farming areas, checkmark.
Yeah.
Terra Mystica style.
Yeah. I think the game is it's so rewarding how you like the action selection system, which I borrowed from Terra Mystica, very similar, but then they have the contract fulfillments, and the market, which is really interesting, where you buy and sell goods which is shifting, so depending on demand and everything. So really...
I think the contracts is the thing I like the least in this game for some reason, but they are needed. Otherwise, you don't have a goal to get the stuff. So you need that. But
what's interesting with the contracts is that the rewards are tobacco, sugar.
Oh yeah.
And then there's this track so you have to manage what kind of resources you're pushing and the kind of contracts you're using, and that's one of the key things I like about this.
It's a really good score, because it's like almost like the market, right? So if there's more tobacco out there, then the sort of price in points goes down. It's such a good, And the thing is, last time I played this, I played it with you guys on I don't know if it was BGA, like some kind of online thing, and I didn't like it that way because I want to hold the pieces. I want to, so it's one of those the heavier games I don't like playing online.
Yeah, it can be hard to grasp.
You need to see what's happening
exactly,
around
and
in a different way.
You need to feel like and I want to play this at some point with you again in physical form.
Happy
for sure.
to do that.
Yeah. I think what the game is, if you compare to Terra Mystica, for instance, I don't think that the asymmetry.
Oh yeah, the different clans are.
I don't think the clans are asymmetric enough. Also, I think they are pretty dull. At least some of them. A few of them are like they have rule breaking things, like where you can have small boats and go around the lake, etc., doing things. But some is like just you have a whiskey cellar or something.
And
something
it's like aging
that. And that is probably why it's not even higher. I think they could have done that part better. They could just release an expansion with new clans. Maybe.
I was just gonna say that
it makes the game interesting.
Was there ever an expansion for this?
No. That's not.
It's kind of weird because I think it was
make one.
Yeah, I think it was like very popular.
Clans.
So.
You don't need to do anything more but clans. Fun clans.
Oh yeah, more clans.
That's the only thing you need.
Yeah. Really good pick though.
That's a good choice.
Thank you.
Okay, I have my first crossover.
Okay.
Nice. So it will actually crossover with Andreas. So
always me.
Ultimate Railroads.
Oh, great.
Oh, yeah.
Talked about that. This was a new game we played. I haven't played it before, so this was when this Ultimate Railroads came. It was the first contact, but it's like such an amazing game, and I love a game where you're pushing hard to for yourself, but you're also like really jealous. Oh, why didn't I do that?
Yeah.
You know?
Because
you see that. I should have done that. It's so obvious, and then you're like. Okay. Oh no, I should have done that. It's a great game in that sense because it really sort of you do good stuff, but you're always more jealous about what other people are doing.
You described it really well. You have that feeling. Oh, I would like to have done that. Oh, that was very clever. Oh, I wish I did that instead.
So it's a very satisfying game in that sense, I think. And I think one of the key things also about a good game is that even if you're not winning, like the first time we played, you're like. got like 400 points
You
more than me.
were pretty frustrated though.
Yeah, but it's still at the same time it's like
you wanted to play again.
You know that I want to play it again because I know I can do much better. And a game where you can sort of push yourself and always know that even if I'm not going to win, I'm still going to perform better than I did last time. It's a satisfying reward in the game.
And it's good that you try to beat yourself, Matt, since you never will beat him. So,
exactly.
He's starting to win games now.
And this is not going to be the first 3-way crossover though, because this was my 34. Which is still high. You know.
It's also fun that the number of points you get in this game is absurd. Yeah. So like the first round, so I think you play 6 rounds or something like that. And the first round, maybe you get 5 or 10 or 15 points, maybe at most. And the last round, you get 100.
But that was the one thing that you were laughing at when you played it the first time. It was like Andreas was like 4 behind, and then like last round, like boom.
I think the two
round,
the 5th and the 6th round.
Penultimate round, you got like
proper engine building.
Silly,
That's fun. Great game. Approve.
All right, so my number 20 is a game that we played last week. I think it was.
Wow, last week.
Yeah, and
blank.
You know, at the end of November. Don't you remember that?
Yeah.
Oh, anyway, this has been on my top 10. It's been on my top 25, I think, for a long time now, and I think it's going to stay there because I just enjoy this so much. It's Nations, the dice game, that I really, really like, and now it ends up here on number 20. But I mean, it's up there somewhere, and Nations is not, as close to this on the list at all. Like, Nations is a fun game, but it's way too long. It's too sort of, there's some parts of the main game that that feels clunky to me. But Nations, the dice game, is so smooth. Like. What you're doing. I mean, the last time we played as well, like, it's only 4 rounds and you only have those dice, but I still feel like you get a lot of things done. Like you can actually sort of, well, I don't know, I didn't win, but like
who won?
Oh, you did, yeah. I mean, you can almost shift gears a little bit in the middle, like because the thing I did last time we played it was that I went too hard for the books, and it doesn't matter if I have a lead on 15 or 1, I get the same amount of points. And so that was a mistake on my part. But and I like that even if it's such a small game, small box, a few components, all that, there's still like at least basically 3 different routes you can go, like what you focus on. You went hard into the war thing, and I usually like to do that because then you also end up being first player, which is really good since you drafting cards basically. So being first is important. So there's so much good stuff in this one. I almost wish that Rustan Håkansson at some point will make another expansion for this. I don't know if that will happen, but
I'm not sure what it should contain.
I don't know, just more.
I think the game is so good.
With the one expansion they released, the Unrest.
Oh yeah, we always play with that one.
That's fixed the game. So now I think it's done. You don't have to do that much.
Maybe
you can do some different civilizations.
Maybe more cities. Maybe.
And more. You could do more building basically.
Maybe more buildings.
But then you also upset the balance of the game, right? With all the tiles.
Yeah.
So
great game. Nations the dice game. This is one that is probably my favorite game in this time length. Just like short game,
45 minutes.
And I mean, since we all know it very well, it goes well. Me and Mats can play it really quickly, and it goes really smoothly.
I'm so happy that you play games with me.
We are as well. You have other qualities in life, besides being
what? No, just kidding. Sorry.
Have a big head, big brain, slow neurons.
Yeah, that's true.
Long distance.
So that was the this episode of the Advent Calendar. I hope you enjoyed it.
That's Monday, sorry.
And by the way, if you enjoyed it, remember to subscribe to the channel and click the thumbs up button as well. That really helps the channel out. And we'll see you tomorrow for number 19.
Yeah. Early in the morning, same place.
Early in the morning, same place.
Here.
I need to change shirt soon. This is
it's time. It's time.
I'm wearing it for a week now. So.
Yeah. All right. Well, see you tomorrow. Have a great evening, morning, whenever you're watching. Take care. Bye bye.
Bye bye.